Hi guys, welcome to another Schematics team trailer analysis. I'm Cleave, and as always, I'm joined by Blind and Adfo. You guys want to say hi?
Hi.
Hello.
This time we're looking at Voxel Tycoon. It's coming to Steam early access very soon, and we're going to take a look at the trailer, no spoilers, and give you guys our analysis then. See you guys real soon. So, they weren't lying when they said voxel.
Yep, they definitely did that. See, I'm a
whole lot of
active
voxel.
hater of the voxel look, but for some reason, I'm okay with this. Maybe it's the way the trees look. I don't know.
I think this has a nice, good look to it.
Just very clean, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a toy, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like these games that kind of look like they're like little models of themselves, you know, like little dioramas, and I think that that's cool.
Starts off pretty simple.
We have no idea what's going on in this gameplay here. I mean, we're just panning over
a little bit of idea
cities
what's going
here.
on. I've been kind of keeping an eye on this game for some time now.
So you want to pause right here at 25?
If we pause here, this is where I unwrap my knowledge. We've seen some other footage and gifts on their Twitter account and other various places. So the whole gimmick of this game is it's not just like a transport tycoon. It's got Factorio in there. So those little conveyor belts that you see down there, you're building those individually. You are setting up transport lines and building the mechanisms to load your trains with the different resources.
It also looks like refining too, because like that's like, I imagine that's an oil pump. It's pumping out oil, and then it's going through that little smokestack thing, and then it's coming out as a different color. So I guess it's like being processed, or it's being put into barrels or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, there's at least 4 different machine buildings there. There's like the thing that's going to load it onto the train. There's that gold cube thing, which I have no idea. I imagine that's like some kind of like splitter or like, and then the smokestack thing is the processor, and then the
I
pump.
think we can probably press play here. On the outside, it's just a very clean looking train model essentially. But when you throw in that other element of, oh, you're going to be not only optimizing your train routes, but also optimizing your conveyor belts.
Oh, no. It's not oil, it's coal.
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Because it was iron ore what
Okay.
they delivered, so basically they're making iron over there. Anyway.
Okay,
yeah,
that makes
sorry.
sense.
But
Cool. We get a good look at the UI for making little
I really
bridges
like
there.
the UI. It's very clean.
They're showing how how the trains connect, and
This game's got a very crisp, like, clean look to it, and I really appreciate that. We got a train spawning in. Costs money. It does its thing.
We got a lot of trains here.
many trains. Yeah.
And they are stored, some trains?
Yeah, those are just cars without an engine attached to them.
Nice.
So we got a complicated signal setup.
And as we're gonna see very soon, I think those signal setups are very important to the gameplay.
Foreshadowing.
You guys have already seen it, so it's not really well, they've already watched, so.
But you got a little bit of the.
Yeah, this looks cool.
bridges. And the towns do grow because, like, you know, we've seen little in the earlier shot there was a building that like popped into existence, so they are definitely going to be growing. You can see the resources. So
we see trucking as well. Yeah. Is trucking some sort of gameplay mechanic as well, or are those just trucks moving?
Sure.
What time?
1:16.
I'm at 1:15.
1:15, 1:16. It's fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, like, the art style for a thing like for a game like this definitely helps. You know, when you have a game like Transport Fever, for example, when it's fully 3D and like very like photorealistic, it can sometimes become muddled and hard to see.
Yeah.
Whereas a game like this is just very clear. Like, you know, immediately looking at this shot right here, number one, you're in a desert. Number two, that is a resource. That big dark spot, that is your resource, and that's what you need to get to. They don't even need to tell you what that is. They can just make it that color, and that makes things very clear and easy to see. Also, they could tweak the colors for color blindness, and because it's got kind of the bright, out of this world kind of colorful look, I would be willing to bet that those different train cars, like, you're going to have different color train cars for different resources. There's actually going to be very little information on the screen because everything will just be immediately visible from what you've built.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
That's just what I'm getting from the trailer.
One thing I'm wondering about is, are we looking at potential passenger transport at all, or are we just looking at resource transportation?
I mean, I would assume so.
Good question.
Just curious. Yeah. Let's continue from 1:16. And here we see how important those signals really are. We should pause for a second before
this happens. Pause at like 1:20.
Too late.
Okay, well, 1:20. Look at this. Yep. We've got what looks like storage in those tanks.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah. We were talking about that earlier. But yeah, they look like potential storage tanks from some pipeline that we can't see under the ground. So we can maybe infer that there's underground views where you're building piping.
Also, that is a jack-o'-lantern.
Maybe.
There's a jack-o'-lantern.
There is a random jack-o'-lantern next to the trailer.
Why not? Anyway, now the moment that everybody's been waiting for.
Yes.
Michael Bay!
Woo!
It's a pretty good explosion.
Oh my god, see ya!
Also, like, look at this terrain deformation.
Yeah, that's actually amazing, something I didn't expect. I really didn't expect that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's
like, that
cool.
terrain deformation is putting, like, basically every other game in the genre, like, at least coming out right now, like, nothing really does that. Everything, it's like, oh, they crash. Like, Machinki, oh, they crash, you know.
Mm-hmm. So this is Voxel Tycoon. It's coming soon on Steam, as you can see right there. One thing that we have to point out, it's been in development for 2 years. It's coming into early access at some point, I would say, before summer 2018, and then they plan on staying in early access for an additional 2 years. So this game is very... I hesitate to say early in development, but it's definitely not quite there yet. Once again, this is Voxel Tycoon. It's a self-published indie title from Voxel Tycoon, and it's coming to Steam early access at some point during 2018, and we look forward to checking it out when it's available. Once again, I am Cleave, and I'm joined by Adfo and Blind, and thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.